Today's lesson for your practice to make your life easier is called There is Always a Solution. I don't know, like if you're like me, where you walk into the practice in the morning, you're like, "Oh, what am I going to get hit with today? What is the huge problem that I'm going to have to face up to?" Or maybe it's a million little ones that are going to get you all day as the staff ambush you in the hallway between patients with problems and things. And you think, "Oh, I'll just take a holiday. Bye, everybody. I'm gone." But guess what? Those problems usually go with you. So that isn't the correct solution. It can wreck your vacation that way because it's going to wake you up in the night. That problem you left behind, it's still in you. And you're laying on the beach or whatever activity you're doing, and you're trying desperately to like get so busy that you don't remember the problems. But as soon as you get on the airplane and go home and get off the airplane, there they are waiting for you. What kind of problems could you be facing? Could be decisions about equipment that's breaking down and you don't have the money to replace it, or maybe staff issues of all the different kinds that there are, from hiring to handling people who want to quit or want to raise when you're not ready, et cetera, et cetera. It could be no-shows and cancellations are getting a little out of hand and your day seems a little sparse and you're standing around not with anything important to do. And sometimes you don't know how to deal with a particularly obnoxious patient. So, and I'm sure that's happened. I've talked to thousands of dentists and healthcare professionals. I don't think I've ever had anybody who didn't have at least 1 to 10 obnoxious patients that you have to deal with. On the other side of it, it could be your banker or CRA or your accountant bugging you about some things that they need from you and you don't have time to do that. Or maybe you have an associate who's not on the same page as you and you have to work out how to make them do things the way you need it done in your practice. And then there's how to get patients to be loyal to your practice so they aren't walking out the front door. I mean, they come and see you, but they go out the back door. Let's call it that way. Okay, so in short, life can be one big pain, and that doesn't go away unless you do something about it. So what would be the solution to these problems confronting you? So here's the starting point. The first thing is you need to take a minute to sit down and write down exactly what is the problem. Like, name it. Exactly. And why is it a problem? And who's causing it? And when did it actually start being a problem? And how would you feel once you get it solved? Imagine that, okay? And also, who would object to you actually handling this problem? Because sometimes you have people in your environment who like to create problems and don't want you to get rid of them. And basically, I want you to confront all parts of the problem from every angle. So that's the next step to do. Now, the one after that is solutions. And I like to advise people to write down all possible solutions, both good and bad. And I don't care how wild and crazy they are, just write down solutions, because you need to get a little lighthearted about it sometimes to actually get the solution. So like, have fun with it, lighten your mood, so you get the right solution that will now handle the situation. So now look at each of the solutions, though. I want you to analyze them and look at the repercussions. Like, maybe it seems very funny to handle something that way, but now think about, how's it going to be taken by other people? Is it going to be well thought of and well taken, or is it going to be thrown out the window along with you? So, and you have to look at who would it help, and is it just a Band-Aid or is it a permanent solution? Because you want a permanent solution to it. You don't want to just do something that for 5 minutes it's going to be quiet and then after that it's going to get bad again. So now, from doing that whole analysis and the results of the after effect of doing the handling, choose which one is going to be the best and get it implemented. And that's the bottom line, is don't back off, get it done. So there you go. There's some tips that I hope will help you in handling some of the major and small solutions that you're presented with daily.